Have you ever been treated like you didn't belong in a place you earned the right to be? Marcus had. It was supposed to be a simple day, a flight, a routine trip. But one look, one comment, changed everything. By the time people realized what was happening, it was too late. The truth would leave everyone stunned. Marcus walked through the airport, briefcase in hand, first-class ticket, business attire, everything in order. But something felt off.
The pilot.
The gate looked at him differently, dismissively. "Can't sit here," the pilot said. No reason, just a smirk. A glance that carried more than words could say. Marcus froze. Anger bubbled. But he didn't react yet. He had learned long ago that patience could be more powerful than anger. Marcus remembered a time years ago, a small boy, sitting in the back of a classroom, teachers ignoring him, classmates laughing. "You're not like the others," someone whispered. It wasn't about his skill, his intelligence, his kindness. It was the color of his skin. Every rejection, every insult, it left a mark, but it also lit a fire that wouldn't be snuffed out by ignorance or cruelty. The pilot's tone grew sharper. Other passengers noticed. Whispers started. "Sir," I said, "you cannot sit here." Marcus clenched his briefcase tighter. He could feel the eyes of strangers on him, judging, curious, some supportive. He took a deep breath. He would not let this moment define him, but he would make them see the truth. Teenage Marcus. Walking home after school. Another insult thrown. Another door closed. "Why do you even try?" they asked. It hurt. It scarred him. But Marcus learned something that day. He learned that pain could be a weapon, if he used it to fuel strength, not anger. Marcus looked around, faces turned toward him. Some confused, some indifferent, some uncomfortable. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't yell. He simply spoke. Softly, with authority. "You've made a mistake," he said. With that one line, the room shifted. People leaned in. Something unexpected was happening. Marcus's life was a collection of moments like this. High school. Mocked by teachers for raising his hand, for asking questions. College. Overlooked, underestimated, dismissed. First job. Denied promotions, ignored ideas, assumptions made without facts. Each moment built resilience. Insult strengthened his resolve. And now, standing at this gate, he was ready to turn the tables. The pilot's smirk faltered. Marcus didn't shout. He didn't plead. He simply revealed facts, his authority, his credentials, his experience. Passengers started whispering, "Wait, Izzy." Eyes widened. The pilot's confidence began to crack. Tension in the room was palpable. Everyone was waiting for the next move. Passengers started taking sides, silently. Some nodded in agreement with Marcus. Some avoided eye contact with the pilot. The energy shifted. The aggressor was losing control, quietly but unmistakably. People started talking among themselves. The injustice became undeniable. Marcus spoke, calmly but firmly. He recounted moments from his life. Moments of rejection, ridicule, and bias. Not to shame, not to punish, but to reveal truth. Every word landed, every pause. Heavy with emotion, the anger he had carried all these years, now transformed into undeniable power. The room felt it. Pilot felt it. The passengers felt it. No one could ignore it anymore. Then it happened. The airline management was called. The pilot, arrogant moments ago, now faced accountability. Passengers watched in silence as authority shifted. Not cruelly, not loudly, but justly. Calm strength, his life's experience, turned the moment in his favor. Later, Marcus sat quietly, alone in the lounge, reflecting on what had happened. The injustice, the anger, the triumph. He didn't feel gloating satisfaction. He felt peace, because standing tall, speaking truth, can change not just a moment, but a lifetime. Marcus's first job. He was young, hopeful, ignored by managers, ideas stolen by colleagues. Every rejection reinforced a lesson. Strength comes from endurance. Power comes from patience. And justice comes to those who refuse to stay silent. Asterisk, this is not just Marcus's story. It is the story of countless people, countless injustices, countless silent struggles. Every insult, every closed door, every act of discrimination leaves scars. And yet, it also offers a choice: to rise, to speak, to demand justice. Asterisk, the pilot tried to recover, but the room had changed. Passengers no longer intimidated, management watching, cameras rolling. Marcus spoke again, firm, clear. The pilot stumbled, authority slipping like sand through his fingers. The climax of years of injustice was unfolding in front of everyone. Asterisk, the pilot was held accountable. The passengers understood the weight of bias. Marcus walked away quietly, composed. Victory was quiet. Justice, patient. Karma, inevitable. And the lesson lingered. Sometimes the strongest voice is the one that refuses to shout. Sometimes justice arrives, quietly, perfectly, and without warning. Asterisk, what would you do if you were in Marcus's place? Would you stay silent, or would you rise with courage and calm? Share your thoughts below. Tell your story. Start a conversation. Because silence only allows injustice to grow. Asterisk, in a world that often turns a blind eye, one person standing tall can make all the difference. Sometimes justice isn't loud. It's just inevitable.